Believe it or not, New York City is the most expensive city to live in America. You probably already knew that. I moved here 1 year ago, and honestly, I have no idea what I'm spending. This is good. So I made a list. I looked up exactly what the average American spends per category. So for the next week, I'm gonna be tracking every single dollar to see how my New York City spending stacks up. Wish me luck. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I'm really excited for this week. I think it's gonna be very interesting. One, because this is my last week in the city before I go back to LA for a wedding. And two, because I am tracking my expenses. I was basically doing full-time travel for 10 years. I lived in Japan, I was working on a cruise ship, but everything was paid for me in those instances. Transitioning from that to New York is a little bit pricey. Starting off, first expense of the week, we have a coffee. However, I do have a little system in place. Sam and I spend a lot of time together. I will buy groceries for the week, and then he will buy anything that is not in the house. I'm not mad. Pretty much every day I make us overnight oats, and at first I was thinking of judging the cost of food by like the trip to the grocery store itself. I'm gonna divide each ingredient by the serving size to get the exact cost of each meal.
8 hours later.
Boom. Ready. As the day comes to a close, we've decided it would be nice to go to the gym for a little evening session. Looking around, New York is just so beautiful in the summertime, and now that it's been almost a year since moving here, it has definitely made me think about how much has changed since day one. I was pretty excited about my apartment specifically because it had its own gym, and I was pretty satisfied with the equipment that they had until I wanted to do triathlon training. Long story short, pools are very hard to come by in New York City. I have never, ever paid this much for a gym membership. The way that I rationalize my almost $300 a month gym membership cost is the fact that I do come every single day. Your health is like the most important thing that you have, so it's something that I feel like is worth investing in. I feel like this is like the perfect time to be in New York City. It does make me a bit melancholy that I'm gonna be leaving this weekend. Anyway, happy Tuesday. It is currently 1 p.m. Went to the gym this morning, also got the morning coffee, and now I'm going to go see my friend. I feel like yesterday was a very low spend day, so I'm already feeling like this day is gonna be a little bit different just because I'm gonna be eating out. We're gonna be going to get lunch, but I think it's gonna be worth it. There's literally like no city bikes left. Going for a regular bike today. Generally, I don't feel like I need to be using an e-bike all the time, but the regular bikes are just like kind of hard to ride. The plus side of not using an e-bike today means that my bike ride is free. We just got to Maman and I got a little hummus bowl. And I'm here with Leah. Hey guys!
Hi, I'm Leah. LeahMichaela.jp on Instagram if you want to learn Japanese. We actually met in Tokyo and now we're here in New York.
They are closing soon, so they gave me my food in like a little to-go container. But the ambiance here is really cute. There's some like toast and chicken, eggs. For all of this, we got it for $22.86. I feel like it's kind of standard New York going out bowl price. Yeah. Home sweet home. It is 4 p.m. and we've made it back to the apartment. And at this point today, we have managed to only spend money on lunch. I'm not really foreseeing myself spending too much on anything else. However, I just got a package. I am gonna be going back to California on Friday for a wedding. Pretty much everyone is getting married. I recently got a black one from Baby Boo and it is like my favorite dress ever. So I figured it was time to get another one from them. Yay! I haven't started packing yet, but I feel like this is gonna end up being the first thing going in my luggage. Hee-hee! Here it is. It's kind of like a minty color, and it came with a little scarf and some gloves. Oh my gosh. I just tried the dress on for the first time and I love it. I have like shorter legs and a longer torso. I feel a bit more confident when I have like corset-like tops and then like a little bit of a flowier bottom, but also, got a funky little slit here. The other dress that I have is basically this, but all black, and it's less flowy underneath. The minor problem with that is that I just have a little bit harder time breaking it down, you know? Oh, and there's also like a little scarf. Boom. Ooh. Yay! I'm so excited to wear this. For like 10 weddings coming up. I bought this on Sunday and it arrived today. So do I include it in this week's spendings? Yeah, I feel like I should. I feel like if I don't include it, it's like a loophole. The dress and the scarf was $200. The mint gloves were $29. Shipping plus New York state tax and New York city tax
plus Metropolitan Commuter Transportation District
brought it up to $284.84. So that's where the price of New York comes in, folks. Also, I ordered it really last minute and did like 2-day shipping. So also partially my fault. We are approaching the end of the day, and tomorrow we have a very fun day planned. But of course, before we can get to that, we are doing a little run to Target. Obviously, I knew my hands were going to be a little bit full for this, so I decided to wear a magnetic necklace. Because the DJI Osmo Nano is lightweight and magnetic itself, it sticks on super easily, which is something I cannot do with my big camera. Fantastic. Usually I feel like I do the grocery shopping on Monday, but I've kind of been putting it off just because I've been a little bit busy with things going on this week. Also, I usually prefer Trader Joe's, but today I went to Target. This is definitely a funny week because we are not going to be here that long. Also, we have like a couple events and things that I know that we're not going to be home for. I just need to make sure we have enough food for overnight oats, you know? Whenever I've been on the go, I have been bringing this little guy. Look how tiny this camera is. The DJI Nano. This is my first week like really trying it, but it's been very nice for like discreet filming. You can just, bam. This is literally just breakfast and it has come up to $64.34. This alone was 10 bucks though, and it is the organic Bob Red Mills oats. Good stuff. It's been a lovely day today. It has also been very hot, but it has been absolutely wonderful. I feel like this is what New York is all about, just bopping around the city, seeing what happens next. And I'm excited for tomorrow because we have some more fun things planned. A lot of people don't believe me when I tell them that I actually am naturally very shy. As a kid, I was so shy, I literally wouldn't even talk to my friends. To this day, I still feel like I'm shy, constantly trying to fight my inner shy kid, which is why this little camera has been amazing. Like I mentioned before, it is the DJI Osmo Nano. As you can tell, it is very small. It is only 52 grams and can just fit in the palm of my hand, but it actually separates into 2 parts, like so. This bottom part is called the Vision Dock. The back part is actually magnetic, so you can actually just attach it to anything that is metal without any additional kind of mount. For example, they have this magnetic necklace. Just put it around your head. You can adjust it to whatever length you want, and boom. Obviously, I cannot tell exactly what it's looking at, but that is exactly what the Vision Dock is for. So you can see exactly what my camera is seeing. Sometimes if I'm in a big public space, especially in New York, there's tons of people around all the time. Maybe I just don't want to draw attention to myself for like safety reasons. Having something small is so much easier. And the best part is that it is still awesome quality. It is stabilized and shoots in 4K. There's super night mode, so it's optimized for evening lighting. And not only is it waterproof to up to 10 meters, but this is actually also compatible with the DJI mics. If you're like me and you don't necessarily love drawing a ton of attention to yourself, but are still interested in capturing some memories and having a lot of versatility with your footage, I would definitely recommend the DJI Osmo Nano. If you want to check it out plus support me in this channel, you can click on the link in the description. You can also use my code to get a discount on your purchase, and let me know what you guys think of the footage. Thanks DJI for sponsoring this video. I think one of the biggest differences from what my life used to be like to what it is now is the fact that I haven't really been dancing that much. I haven't had like a professional dance job in about 2.5 years now, which is a really long time considering this was pretty much my entire life for 10 years. Very soon that is about to change, which I'm very excited about. I got a professional dance job because I haven't really been dancing as much recently. I feel like I do need to get back in the groove though. So today we're gonna be taking a dance class. Yay! Something I realized that is quite unique to my situation is that because I work from home and I don't have a commute to work, I very, very rarely use the subway. But when I do take the subway, it's $3 per ride. Okay, it's 5 o'clock and we've made it to our stop. We're currently in the Upper West Side. I love this area. In 2021, I was in the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel as backup dancer. One of my very good friends who did the show with me is teaching this class. I think mentally there's just like a lot of different juices that you need to use when you're learning choreography and stuff. So I'm trying to get those muscles warmed up a little bit. The job that I'm doing, I don't think is like theater jazz, but that is the type of class that we're gonna be doing today. Here we go, folks.
Spin me down, spin me round, I'm not where I used to stay. Don't let me fall, don't let me fall, don't let me fall, don't let me fall. I'm spinning, spinning, spinning in your hole.
Good morning. This morning I woke up and I had a plan. First of all, dance class, amazing. We love theater jazz. A single class goes for $25, so that was the cost. Dinner, on the other hand, I think was like a little bit unanticipated. Basically, last night was Sam and I's date night. We went to this place called Salinas. It's like a tapas, Spanish style cuisine, but the food just like was not great.
It was mid.
It was mid.
It was mid and it was expensive, which makes it more mid. The more expensive a mid place is, the more mid it is.
Fellini's is gonna be on me today.
Let's go.
And after a mid dinner, I think we need a little pick-me-up breakfast.
Agreed.
What do you think?
Agreed.
We got the prosciutto croissant and Sam's favorite.
Chocolate croissant. Best croissants in the West Village.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's going-
Never been seen before.
It's going into the coffee. And this guy. And that is why we don't get food from Fellini's every day. 5871. Okay, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow I will be flying back to California, so today is going to be very busy. I would say predominantly a work day, just with intermittent food breaks in between.
Can I get a cilantro lime chicken, but with 2 chickens?
Thank you. And of course we need to make a stop at Just Salad because my flight is early, so I need to pack before I go to bed. Good morning. I am currently in a bus on the way to the airport. We are going to EWR. Hot take. I feel like JFK is usually seen as the superior New York airport, but something I like about this journey is I feel like with the train I kind of struggle like to hold my bag. It's currently 8 a.m. My flight's around 10. I have clear TSA P-Trek, so I like get through very, very quickly, which is amazing. I did leave packing until this morning though, so I did have to wake up really early. At first I was hesitant to do the whole what I spend it a week on a day where I'm traveling. However, I do feel like I travel quite frequently, so this is not like normal per se. I think I'll probably buy a couple extra snacks at the airport, but I did pack like an overnight oat jar. I've actually never tried to bring overnight oats through TSA, so I don't know if they'll let me. For the rest of the day, the only other things that I spent money on were an airport lunch and a dinner. So that means that in total, I spent $589.69. However, that is not including rent. The average American spends the most amount of money in 5 specific categories. And you guessed it, housing is the most expensive. So how does my spending compare? Let's find out. Number 5 on the list is entertainment. The average in a 5-day period is about $50. And I spent $75. Most of that is my gym membership. The 4th category is eating out. The average American spends $59.29, whereas I spent $139.55. We are a little bit over there, but it looks like we made it up in some other categories. For eating in, the average American spends $80.40, and I only spent $38. 1, because I have cheap meals, and 2, because I ate out as well. But I actually saved the most money in this next category, which is transportation. National average for 5 days with transportation is $182.94. Considering I don't have a car and I'm usually using either a city bike or I'm walking or the subway, I spend way less these days. This week I spent a total of $39, and that includes the $30 bus. So that's really showing you how much I'm spending on transportation. But now the final category, which is housing. The national average for a 5-day period is $360.80, whereas I spend $391.20. So I am over, but it's not by much. I saved so much money in the transportation area. I actually came in about 7% under the average American. So I'll take it. I actually have this video that I filmed about 3 years ago, and the total for a 5-day period was about $100. So yeah, we are definitely paying a little bit more these days, but I am thankful to be here. Naturally, I do think there is a cost to living in the most expensive city in the United States. But if you were to ask me now if I still think it is worth it, I would still say yes. It has come to my attention that a large majority of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you are one of those people, it would mean the world to me if you would consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.